The city streets glistened under the morning rain, puddles reflecting the glass towers and luxury cars that zipped by. Marcus, a single dad working as a janitor, pushed a cart loaded with cleaning supplies through the lobby of one of the wealthiest high-rises downtown. It was another long day, but he didn't mind. Life had taught him that small acts of care often went unnoticed, but sometimes they carried more weight than anyone could imagine. As Marcus passed the elevator, he noticed her, a little girl, sitting by the window, her wheelchair parked neatly beside her, eyes wide with curiosity and wonder. She was beautiful, but there was an unmistakable sadness in her gaze. Her mother hovered nearby, checking her watch constantly, worry written in every line of her face. Marcus had seen many children in his life, but there was something different about this one. She was the daughter of billionaire Helena Crawford, a woman whose influence reached across the country. Rumor had it, her daughter suffered from a rare condition that left her with limited mobility and a weakened immune system. As Marcus wheeled past, the girl looked up at him and whispered, "Hi." Marcus paused. "Hey there, how are you today?" I can't reach the books on the shelf," she admitted softly, pointing to the top row of colorful storybooks behind the glass case. Marcus felt a spark of determination. It was just a shelf, just some books, but for her it might as well have been a mountain. He approached slowly, crouching to her level. "Don't worry," he said kindly. "I can help with that." With careful hands, Marcus retrieved the books one by one, handing each to the girl, who giggled in delight as she clutched them. Her mother, watching from a distance, felt a lump in her throat. Helena Crawford had seen countless people, but very few had ever looked at her daughter with this kind of attention, not pity, not charity, but genuine care. By the time Marcus finished, the little girl had a small tower of books on her lap. She looked at him and said something that would stay with him forever. "Thank you, you made today magical." Helena stepped forward, tears glistening in her eyes. Marcus had no idea that this simple act, reaching a few books from a shelf, was about to change the Crawford family's life forever. The next morning, Marcus returned to the high-rise lobby with his cleaning cart. The little girl, whose name he had learned was Sophia, was waiting near the elevator. Her wheelchair was positioned by the window, her eyes scanning the lobby as if hoping for another encounter. "Hi again," Marcus said with a warm smile. Sophia's face lit up. "Can you play with me?" she asked timidly. Marcus hesitated for just a second. He wasn't trained in therapy or special care, but he knew one thing: attention, patience, and kindness were sometimes more powerful than any professional expertise. For the next hour, he sat beside her, reading stories aloud, showing her pictures in the books, and laughing when she tried to mimic the characters' silly voices. Other staff walked by, curious, but Marcus didn't notice. He was fully focused on her. Then came the moment that would leave Helena Crawford trembling. Sophia pointed at a small set of hand exercise toys she had been trying to manipulate for months, unable to grip properly. Marcus noticed her struggle. Without hesitation, he adjusted the setup and gently guided her hands through the motions. Minutes later, Sophia moved one of the toys completely on her own. She gasped in surprise. "I did it." Tears welled up in Helena's eyes. She had seen therapists, specialists, and state-of-the-art equipment, yet her daughter had never achieved this simple victory on her own. And here was a single dad using nothing but patience and kindness, unlocking a miracle. Sophia's laughter echoed through the lobby. Marcus smiled, feeling the weight of the moment settle over him. This wasn't about money or fame. This was pure human connection. Helena stepped closer, holding back her tears. I don't know how to thank you," she whispered. "No one has ever done this for her before." Marcus shook his head. No thanks needed. Just seeing her smile is enough. But Helena wasn't satisfied. She saw more than a janitor helping a child. She saw someone whose heart and soul had created hope where there had only been struggle. Little did Marcus know, this small miracle was about to ripple far beyond the lobby, changing the Crawford family's lives on his own forever. By the end of the week, Helena Crawford could no longer contain herself. She approached Marcus in the lobby, her eyes glistening with tears. "Marcus," she said softly, "what you've done for Sophia, mocked what you've done for ask for." Marcus shook his head, brushing off the praise. "I just helped, that's all." "No," Helena said firmly. "It's more than that. You didn't just help her. You gave her hope, confidence, and joy. You gave her a miracle. Marcus looked down, feeling the weight of her words. He wasn't a doctor. He wasn't rich. He was just a dad who knew what it meant to care. Helena took a deep breath. I want you and your son to be part of our lives. Permanently. Sophia's therapy, education, and every opportunity she needs. I want you involved. And I'd like to offer you a position as a family mentor, someone she can trust. Someone who shows her how to live with courage and joy. Marcus's jaw went slack. I don't know what to say. Say yes, Helena said, her voice trembling. Say yes, so Sophia can continue to have you in her life. And so we can honor what you've done for her. Tears welled up in Marcus's eyes. He looked at Sophia, who was grinning ear to ear, hugging her wheelchair tray of books tightly. She whispered, "You're my hero, Mr. Marcus." In that moment, Marcus realized something profound. He hadn't just helped a little girl. He had changed the course of a family's life, and theirs had changed his in ways he could never have imagined. Helena knelt and hugged him. "Thank you," she whispered again, the tears flowing freely now. Marcus returned the hug, his heart full. It wasn't money. It wasn't status. It was the simple act of caring, of showing up, believing that even small efforts could become miracles. And in the lobby of that high-rise, with rain still glistening on the windows, a single dad, his son, a billionaire family, and a little girl shared a moment that would be remembered forever. Story of kindness, courage, and life-changing miracles.